Kalstone itself. The hostile moon Kalstone is the largest satellite of the gas giant Cernunnos. An ancient asteroid strike deposited major loads of element zero within the molten sulfur mantle. Elfell Ashland energy mining operations have made it the largest source of Starship drive core material in the Attican Traverse. Kalstone is racked with volcanism due to tidal stresses from Cernunnos. Because of weak solar output, plant-like life on Kalstone is not carbon-based and photosynthetic, but silicon-based and thermosynthetic, requiring heat rather than sunlight to power its chemical reactions. These organisms flourish in volcanic vents and during solar flares, when Baylor can double or triple in luminosity. Sadly, sapient habitation is not possible, and Kalstone's biodiversity is considered threatened by the Citadel Council Committee on Habitable Worlds. Population, a hell of a lot. Did we go on there? Oh no, we haven't been here, have we? Rings a bell, Kalstone, for some reason. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Cernunnos, a gas giant. In a rare phenomenon, it is near enough to its red dwarf star to be within the life zone, though its massive size prevents the tidal lock that usually occurs at such a range. While nothing could survive on the surface of the planet with such crushing gravity, Cernunnos' moon, Kalstone, is habitable. Okay, so Cernunnos is the moon. Kalstone is the moon of Cernunnos. Laffer, a little tiny rock. And we have something. Oh, I can see it. There it is. Bress. A member of the former belt, Bress is a dwarf planet with no atmosphere. Rich in lithium. Alright, well, we've been to Yakawa, so we will head to Acer. A remote rock planet capped in ice, home to gold veins which are used in spaceships shielding as well as jewellery, and cobalt deposits used in high tensile alloys. Alformus, hydrogen helium gas giant. Alformus is not considered vital to the stability of the Acer system. Civilians working on the Helium-3 platform should not expect Alliance military intervention in case of kidnapping and other violence. Oh my god, how many planets are in this system? Tamgauta, the outermost planet, remote and largely unexplored. And very nippy. There is another planet somewhere. There's two here. Oh, there's one here as well. Hard to see. Shasu, dwarf planet that is believed to have been ejected from Annin during a giant impact with another planet-sized body. At the time, Annin had a magma ocean covering much of its surface, and the liquid rock sprayed into space, where it coalesced and cooled over millions of years. The theory is that during this cooling, Shasu first orbited Annin, but was eventually pulled from that orbit by the gravity wells of other planets, primarily Draan. Today, Shasu is relatively temperate, with a light hydrogen-helium atmosphere, attracting spacers who use its atmosphere to refuel. Its crust composition is similar to Annin, evident in its high sulfur content. Annin, hot house, Scorching clouds of methane and sulfur dioxide give the planet a pale green colour in visible light. The SO2 from volcanic activity rains down as sulfuric acid in the upper atmosphere, but this is boiled away before the liquid ever reaches the surface. Annin's harsh environment has prevented exploration by anything except probes. And finally, Draan is known for its spectacular storms. At least 3 persistent observable spots, actually cyclonic and anticyclonic storms, have lasted for over 544 years, significantly longer than Jupiter's Great Red Spot. The largest of these spots, the Ishna, has consistently held a diameter over 3 times that of Earth. Draan has 44 moons. 2 of them are special interest to the Citadel Committee on Habitable Worlds. The first, Arvuna, is a life-bearing world that has already been colonised. The second, Alea, is slowly being terraformed into an ammonia-based world for Volus populations. And that, my friends, is the Acer system. So jetting off to Solvik. Do we have enough fuel? I believe we may do.
At 1/2 capacity.
A slightly smaller system, but with 3 planets nonetheless.
Anomaly detected.
Anomaly detected, it seems here. Sinmara. Serta's moon, Sinmara has been used for many generations to monitor its parent star, Solvik. It has no atmosphere to interfere with solar observational equipment, which is critical at this juncture. The star recently showed signs of erupting prematurely into a red giant. In preparation for the day when the critical warning goes out, the extranet channel from Sinmara's research station is given top priority throughout the convoys in the system. The chances of such a signal being received over the Sun's magnetic interference at the time is low, but relegating it to the lower channel proved politically untenable. Largest habitat, Trundome. Slightly Scandinavian type names. Thrivaldi. Recent attacks by pirates have targeted Thrivaldi's refueling stations. Authorities list the perpetrators as at large. Travel is not recommended. 9 moons and many smaller bodies in its rings. And Serta, small but dense desert planet close to its parent star. All but traces of its nitrogen carbon monoxide atmosphere have been burned away, leaving it cooler than similar planets in other systems. Okay, let's head to the anomaly then.
Anomaly detected.
Magnetic shielding failure detected. Catastrophic solar radiation exposure probable. Magnetic shielding failure detected. Catastrophic solar radiation exposure probable.
Scans have found something.
Sinmara colony is vulnerable to its sun's hazardous solar flares. Malfunction detected in colony's magnetic shield. Shield must be reactivated to avoid exposing colony to unstable solar activity and potential annihilation. This sounds like a job for Commander Shepard. Alright, here we go. It looks like we don't need our compadres to assist us for this one. Shepard's going it alone. Right. Activate magnetic shield to protect the station from the unstable local sun. Look at it all, you can see it there. Ooh. Looks unstable indeed. Okay, no time to waste. Starting with a bypass. There we go. And what's next? I believe it's probably this. Wait a minute. Is that right? Shield cannot be activated because the generator is offline. Oh god, is this like a puzzle? It's probably a very basic puzzle, but nonetheless it's a puzzle. What's this? Shield generator working at full capacity. Come on! Give me power! Restored magnetic shield keeping Sinmara colony safe from catastrophic solar activity. Credit reward transferred from Sinmara colonists. Experience, credits, close report. Okay. So finishing off then is the Talava System. The final system within this cluster. We'll make it snappy. I don't believe there'll be any... Oh, there's another anomaly. I was going to say I don't think there'll be any more anomalies here, but there is. I stand corrected. A desert of whitish potassium salts and reddish iron oxides, Tatus is far enough away from its parent star to have a tolerable surface temperature. Though it has only a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and oxygen, it is still hospitable enough for criminals in the terminus systems to use it as a staging base. Tyrian patrols sometimes fly through the area looking to preempt jailbreaks attempts on Matrum's prisons. Alright, well we'll go there in a minute. Just going to pop my head into other planets whilst I'm here. Cautious, home to the spectacular infantry caldera. Cautious is a young planet with extreme tectonic and volcanic activity. With 9 supervolcanoes that can throw out at least 1,000 cubic kilometers of dense rock equivalents each, Cautious's activity has put its atmosphere in a state of shroud. It will likely suffer from global dimming for at least the next 10 years. Though much of the surface is no more dangerous than many other nearing planets, this extreme tectonic activity has given Cautious a bad reputation and discouraged all resource exploitation. Matrum. Small hot rock with a few resources. It's used by the Tyrian armed forces for its maximum security prison and interrogation centres. Temperatures are high enough to prevent any escape without an environmental suit, but low enough that construction of additional buildings will not be hindered. Over 500,000 prisoners are detained on Matrum, only a handful of which have ever managed even a temporary escape. A small supply economy and prefab habitats support the prison staff, who usually work only for 2-year tours of duty before they are rotated out to less stressful positions. Home to a big prison, eh? And finally, we have Piracy. Nothing much to harp on about, it seems there. So, looking for the anomaly on Tatus.
There's a piece of crap back on this planet's surface. If you think you can get it to work, you're freaking welcome to it. Welcome to it. Repeat, there's a piece of crap back on this planet's surface.
There's a what?
Probe launched.
Like I said,
Scans have found
there's a
something.
piece of crap something on this surface. Heavy mech signature matching an unknown registration. Mech appears to be disabled but broadcasting a looping message. Interesting indeed. Let's have a look what's going on here.